Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, Judean's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol Season 2. We're going to be discussing a massive plot that we just saw in the recent episode of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, and why I think this is the worst plot of the show so far.
Stupid little shit. Do you know what you've done?
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol Season 2. We're going to be doing another discussion video, of course, leading into Episode 3 of Daryl Dixon. This one reflecting on the Greenland plot in Episode 2. So, I definitely had to make a full video on this because even though we touched up on it on the review, I mean, honestly, I just can't even get over how dumb this plot was. And I want to go into it because, you know, a lot of the stuff that I highlighted about Episode 2, I really enjoyed. Like, I loved the Lozang twist, which we talked about in a video previous to this. I loved, you know, all the other stuff that we had this episode. It was really good. The action sequences are fantastic, and it was all really well executed. Except for this plot right here with Carol. And I want to go into a little bit of why I don't like this plot, because it's so simple to say I don't like the plot, but main reason I don't like the plot. For one, it's filler. Yes, that's true. It is filler. One of the other reasons that I don't like this plot is because I find it's very against Carol's character. And I'll tell you why. For the many, many seasons that we've watched Carol on The Walking Dead, one of the things that she never does is lets her guard down because, especially around new people, because of, the circumstances of the world, the type of stuff that people can do to you, and running into strangers, you gotta be on the top of your game, otherwise you never know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? And when Carol arrived there, she was kind of cautious at first and stuff like that, they kind of let them come with, and she then randomly is okay with a woman that she just met 5 minutes ago loading a crossbow, putting a bolt in the crossbow, and letting her just handle the crossbow. And she just didn't mind. And then the woman, of course, turns the crossbow over. And even after you find out, even after, it gets worse than that. Even after letting her handle the crossbow, which is totally not something Carol would let somebody do. On top of that, she then, after, you find out that they flipped for it and the one girl wanted, Carol dead, and she's like, I'll do it myself. She shot her friend, right? But then Carol just lets this woman leave. She just lets this woman come with them. I'm like, I don't care what you flipped for. I don't care what the hell you did. You pointed a gun with the intent of killing me, and then you hesitated, even though you were going to screw over, Ash out there. You were going to screw over this entire thing. I'm sorry, but Carol realistically should not have kept her alive after that situation went down. And it made very little sense. And again, on top of that, it gets worse because you've got a plot going on where you've got this woman that wants to get with Ash, sleep with Ash to repopulate Greenland or whatever other bullshit you want to come up with this. And then she just dies. She gets killed by her friend, a friend that she's known for probably the entirety of the apocalypse. Very quick to just pull the trigger. Felt very unrealistic there as well too. And then on top of that, then you've got Ash that of course pulls out the flare gun. He of course shoots the one girl that's with Carol and then they leave. And you realize the entire plot is really no purpose at all. The only real thing we get out of this is that it's apparently Ash's first kill, which I'm like, for Ash's first kill, you could have had a way better scene with a lot better writing. Honestly, no offense to the actresses for that sequence, but I felt like I was watching Fear the Walking Dead. I felt like I was watching characters that came from Padre, admittedly. I don't know if I'm the only one that thought that, but I felt like I was watching Padre Residence or something, So, it's my way of saying this. Honestly, they need to cut the crap with Carol and just let, the story breathe, honestly. That's my biggest flaw with Daryl Dixon Season 2, at least from what you guys have seen, is I find that the Daryl storyline that's going on with Janae and Nest and the plot with Laurent and all that, I think that's really good. I think it's a really fantastic plot. Carol's storyline, her solo stuff, honestly, at least until she meets up with the Pouvoir at the end of Episode 2, I think has been a drag, a slog, and I want to know if I'm not, the only one that thinks it, honestly. The plot with her and Ash in Episode 1 was fine. It was alright. Episode 2, it was god-awful. Honestly, I couldn't stand it. Hopefully moving forward, now obviously you guys know I've seen the season, but hopefully moving forward, especially for you guys, the plot gets a lot better. Because I will say this, Carol's plot is easily, for me, I don't even think it's like kind of a competition. It's the weakest element of the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon spinoff so far. It is a very slow drag, and it's a very unnecessary drag. And especially introducing a new country in the Walking Dead universe with Greenland, introducing a new country is usually something that's very exciting. That was awful. I wish we never went there. Or at least if we went there, have them fuel up, kill some walkers, and leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I don't know. It's almost like they filmed in Greenland, so they have no choice but to add a plot in there, and they didn't know what to add. That's what it felt like to me. But, you know, again, it's over. That plot is done, thank God, and honestly, I hope we never, ever see anything to do with any of that type of stuff again, and never see any of that type of writing on the Daryl show again. So, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys all thought about the Greenland plot in Daryl Dixon. Make sure to post comments down below, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected, every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.